What is up guys, this is Zypha here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would make a fun little video where I shall be showing you guys a bunch of Easter eggs in Rainbow Six Siege maps, which are mostly hidden in order for the player to find, or are sometimes quite visible but you may have simply missed them when playing on some of these maps and maybe weren't aware of them until you saw this video. Now just a quick side note, the Easter eggs I will be showing you in this video aren't in any specific order or ranked in terms of how cool or hidden they are and etc. That being said, these will be all in a completely random order, and yeah, a lot of these Easter eggs are hidden in the Villa map, which was brought out for Maestro and Alibi in Year 3 Season 2. Now, just so you guys are aware, all of the Easter eggs I will be showing you in this video are up to date and haven't been patched as of currently, but let's say if you're watching this video in a year's time or more, who knows, some of these Easter eggs may no longer work or be in the located area that I give out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and without further ado, let's get straight into this.
The first Easter egg is in the favela map, and it's nothing too special, but if you come over to this little football pitch, I'd highly recommend that you spawn at the market or at the school alley for it to be closer, obviously, to this location. But you can either shoot the ball into the net or whatever. I'm going to use my drone in like a sort of Rocket League kind of fashion and knock it in, and you should hear a man cheering from one of the windows. Let me just do it for you guys real quick. I hope you guys heard that, but you hear someone shouting goal or some shit from the window, and that is just a little fun little Easter egg, nothing too special. But yeah, we're going to get on to the next Easter egg. The next Easter egg is in the border map, which you want to come to the first floor. This is like in this sort of corridor area, and what you want to do, you want to chuck it up on top of this ventilation duct real quick, if I can just get it up there. And then basically, if you head right over here, I'm pretty sure, yep, you can see these little figures here on the top of the ventilation. I think there is a smoke there. I'm pretty sure there's an Ash. I can see Ash. There's a Mew and a Thatcher, I'm pretty sure. No, Smoke, Thatcher, and Ash, which are like engraved, I think like printed on top of this ventilation unit. Kind of just a little hidden thing on there. There are other figures of like Ash and other characters like sort of engraved on walls outside, but that one's just hidden up on there, which is kind of cool. And yeah, guys, there are a lot of different Easter eggs on the Villa map, and I especially used Ash because you will need Ash for one of the Easter eggs, and I also equipped the ACOG on it specially for this current Easter egg I'm about to show you guys. So if you come over here, you can see this Assassin's Creed kind of logo engraved on the wall. If you guys can see that, I will pop up a picture on screen so you can compare. But that's on there, obviously, which is a reference to Assassin's Creed. And then the other reference to Assassin's Creed, if you use ACOG and you look into the different distance, I'll have a zoom in on that for you guys. On the top of that building there, you can see Ezio from Assassin's Creed chilling on the top of that building there. Which I obviously will zoom in on, but that's the kind of little reference. There are quite a few references to Assassin's Creed in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, obviously because they're both made by Ubisoft. But yeah, you've got that logo there, which is why I spawned in over here, and you've obviously got Ezio chilling up there. Now, for this next Easter egg, I recommend that you spawn in over here, which is around the ruins area outside, and I'd consider this one of the better Easter eggs in this map. It's actually kind of cool, but if you get on this well here, yeah, if you guys can hear that, there's some screaming in the well. I think just getting on the well does it, but you can shoot it. But yeah, I will enhance that if it's too quiet for you guys. But basically, you can hear something or someone screaming inside that well. And I'm pretty sure it's a zombie. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like one the way it screams. Which is probably one of the cooler Easter eggs in this map. And definitely kind of spooky as well. Now, the final Easter egg outside of this map is on the roundabout area of the outside. I have pinged up here, which you need to get to the very top of that tower, basically. What you want to do is grapple right to the top. And basically, when you get to the top, you'll need to use Ash for this as well, because Ash has a breaching charge. So what you want to do is, you see that door over there, guys? You want to basically fire your breach charge at that door over there. And the door will basically blow open, and as you can see, there is a coffin in there that's opened. as this is, I'm pretty sure it's like a coffin area, or whatever the fuck you call it. I'll pop the actual word on screen. But as you can see, the grave is empty in there. It's been opened, and what my theory is, alongside another person who did these Easter egg kind of videos, he thought that maybe that thing in the well over there was a zombie or a dead person that's crawled out of that coffin, and it's maybe wandered and fell down that well, and then that's why there's borders on the well, because it's to keep the zombie in. And these are just theories, by the way, guys, but it does seem like it could be kind of connected, which is just my theory, I suppose. Oh, and one other Easter egg, guys, I nearly forgot, is that when you are to shoot downwards at that little carriage down there with the hay in it, this is another one of those references to Assassin's Creed. There are quite a lot of references to Assassin's Creed in this game, specifically this map as well. But if you shoot at this, I'll just let you guys listen to it. I might have to enhance that for you guys. But yeah, you can hear eagles, which is a reference to the leap of faith in Assassin's Creed when you are to jump off a building into a hay bale. But yeah, anyways, we're going to get on to the next one. You want to come into the art studio on the first floor, and if you can see here, there is a little white block on this clay table, I'm pretty sure, like out of these sculptures. And what you want to do is just shoot this clay block. Just shoot the absolute shit out of it. And basically, what you'll find inside, which is pretty cool in my opinion, is you will find this Lord Tachanka himself. Tachanka, I know I've kind of taken a few shots off of him, so it might look a bit weird, but this is basically a hidden clay statue of Tachanka with his helmet on and a robe-looking thing. Now, for the next Easter egg, you want to enter the library room. There is one of these there's 3 of these statues on this map, but there is one in here. Ooh, sorry guys, have to cover that up. NSFW content, guys. I can't show the nipples. I'm joking. But there's one of these statues in the library. There is one of them inside of the living room on this table here, and also one inside the dining room here. There might be more on the map, but I'm not too sure. But basically, when you see the statue, its face will look like this. Now, if you shoot it 4 times, this can be difficult to do because sometimes the head falls off weird, but it turns to a sad face, basically, and as you can see, the fucking head fell down there, so I can't see it. But yeah, if I try again on this statue, see if it works. If you check the head, see guys, if I zoom in on that, the face is now grumpy, which is kind of weird actually. I don't know why they added that, but basically it's just that if you shoot the head 4 times, its head turns from happy to sad. Now, the last Easter egg of this map, I'm sure actually there's probably way more than I've mentioned, but I'm just mentioning the ones that I know of that are most kind of known about. But if you come into the kitchen area, you will find this cake here, which says 20 on it. It says happy birthday with the Ubisoft logo in the middle, and if you shoot this cake basically, right in the middle, you will find, this is also on the tower map, in the kitchen of the tower map, and it's also inside of the kitchen in the outback, I'm pretty sure, on one of the counters. But if you read here, it says made in Montreal. I don't know if you can see that, guys, I'll have to zoom up, but made in Montreal 1997 to 2017. They put these little cakes in like 3 of the maps. There could be more maps with it in, but basically it's marking the 20 years of Ubisoft, because I'm pretty sure Ubisoft is based in Montreal. That's where the business was set up. Correct me if I'm wrong. One last thing I thought was kind of worth mentioning. Some people class this as a Easter egg. You can basically place the cluster charge or whatever you want on that wall, and behind this painting, you have this little passageway which comes into it, and I don't really think it's much of a secret room because, you know, it just heads into here, which connects to the kitchen and all the other rooms. But it's kind of cool. They've got this little passageway behind the painting, which I thought I'd probably just mention in this video because why not? Now, the next Easter eggs, I guess you could say, are on the skyscraper map, and you want to come into the work office room and also the exhibition room. Now, with the exhibition room, you will notice these kind of like statues, Japanese statues. You will have this one here, there's this one here, and I'll also pop up a bit of like a video of me checking the downstairs, as there are some other ones that I can show you guys. But basically all of these have on these kind of like belts, I guess you could say, on their outfit are little Assassin's Creed logos, as you can see there and there, and also I will show you on the other characters from downstairs. But basically they all have these little references to Assassin's Creed on their, I'm guessing, the belts or whatever part of the outfit outfit that is. If you want to correct me or be more specific, be sure to tell me in the comments. But if you come over here to these shelves in the work office, now if you take a close look, you can see the games Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. You've got some Assassin's Creed games on there, and basically you've got a bunch of Rainbow games up there, and I'm thinking that those Rainbow games are sort of a reference to the first Rainbow games that were released back in 1998 and onwards. And if you take a closer look up there, which if I will chuck my drone up one second. But yeah, quickly, I'm just going to show you guys this shelf. As you can see, there's Watch Dogs there. Hopefully you can make that out because they are kind of fuzzy. And you've got this game here and that game there, which both have Rainbow Six Siege on them. And then if you make your way across here, as you can see, Far Cry, you've got some other games there. You can see Assassin's Creed. Some of them are harder to read than others. And then obviously if you make your way over here and make onto the top shelf, you will see these books here that says Rainbow on them, and you can see a bunch of chibis on them. You can see like Rook, Twitch, Montang, and Doc on the front of the books. Hopefully you guys can make that out, but these are just kind of little references to other games, as you can see over here with the Assassin's Creed books and the Watch Dogs books. But also guys, if you come into the karaoke room on the second floor, you will also notice underneath this television here on this second shelf that there is this little this kind of like player here, or whatever the fuck it is, some kind of player, and obviously you've got the Rainbow Six Siege on inside of this machine, and also here you've got inside of these boxes, you've got this Division, you've got Assassin's Creed, which if you squat down you can see a bit better, you can see the words Assassins, and there's another game there. But obviously Ubisoft does like to do this, it likes to make these little references to its other games, and you've got this other game, Last Train, and something else on that other shelf which I can't really read too well. But yeah, this is just another one of those rooms containing some of Ubisoft's games on the shelves. Now, the next little Easter eggs are in the tower map. Now, the first thing you want to do is basically they're these little hidden chibis of the operators. Now, if you come into the supply room on the second floor, you'll see up on this top shelf there is a little Montang chibi, which I'll obviously give you zooms, close-ups on when I edit this video of all the chibis, but this is where the first one is. Then if you come through here into the CEO's office, you'll see these bunch of ornaments on display. Now you'll see this little black bottle thing here. Now if you shoot this, just shoot the absolute living shit out of it. There will be like some debris from like, you know, the broken shit in the way, but if you break it, see, you can see there is an Ash chibi that was hidden inside of it, which I think is pretty cool. And the other chibi, if you come into the gift shop on the second floor, you'll come in here, and then what you want to do is squat down here and you want to break a hole in this wall here, and as you can see, I think you can already see already, there is a IQ chibi hidden inside of the wall here, inside of this cupboard, which I think is pretty cool, and I don't think anyone would have found this just, you know, intentionally. I think people would have had to have found this by accident because this is so well hidden. Now, the next Easter eggs are on the Outback map. Now, if you come over here and you zoom in over there, I'll put a zoom in, guys, for you guys. But over there, you'll see a poster that says Trials Fusion on it. Now, that is a little Easter egg hinting to a game that was made by Red Lynx in collaboration with Ubisoft, and that is like a racing game, basically, which they promoted on like a little signpost out there in the Outback. But the last one for this map, apart from the cake, which is also in the kitchen, a bit like the one on the villa map, if you come over here and you aim at this log here and you shoot at it, there's basically some hidden Easter bunnies in there. I will pop up on screen what that's meant to look like, but I'm pretty sure that they've removed that now. The next Easter egg is in the Fortress map. Now, you want to come into the cafeteria on the first floor, and if you break at the bin, which I'm just going to do real quick. Now we've done that, basically what you want to do is chuck your drone in there, and inside of the bin, you will see that there is, in the bottom of the bin, a blueprint down here, which basically shows a possible basement for this map. Now, the reason why this is in the bin is it's kind of referencing that the idea was trashed, because apparently a lot of players of Siege complained to Ubisoft when this map was brought out about how big the map was, and instead they decided to trash the idea of bringing a basement in, which is a cool little Easter egg. I actually didn't know about this until recently, but yeah. So the next Easter egg is actually on the reworked house map. Now, there is only one of these Easter eggs that I'm actually aware of. There might be more that I don't know about yet, but there is one significantly, which is actually quite eerie as well. So if you go to the treehouse and you chuck your drone up the slide, there is an It reference. There is a red balloon basically in the slide, which I think is pretty creepy if you put your mind to it. and yeah, you can pop it by basically jumping into it with your drone. But yeah, that is just a little creepy reference inside the slide.
Right guys, so that was the 18 hidden Easter eggs in Rainbow Six Siege maps. Yes, I'm more than sure that there will be other smaller Easter eggs or references to Ubisoft games that I didn't include, but for this list I decided to choose the more epic and intriguing Easter eggs, and yeah, there were plenty of them I was hoping to include in this video, which I found out were removed a few seasons ago or more, either due to updates, map reworks, or new seasons. But yeah, these were the 18 I decided to put on my list for this video. Of course, with loads of new seasons and updates yet to come, I'm sure there will be a ton of cool Easter eggs to arrive in the game, ready to be discovered, and if I ever find out about loads more of them that could make an epic list for a video, I will be sure to make more videos like this in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below, as I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as it's completely free and really helps my channel out in the long run, but only subscribe if you're going to stay active with the uploads I make. And also be sure to click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you never miss a single upload I post. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.